I really should have been clearing this off all winter long. What happens is you get a little layer of snow. I come in, I go in, I do my stuff. I go, whatever. And then eventually it builds and builds and builds, and you get this really dense layer of snow. It's almost like ice. When I put the ladder on the front end of the cabin, I connected it to this rafter right here. Don't break. A few screws from the outside and a few nails from the outside. But now I'm going to put screws through this side just to really hold it in, right? Hold it. And so I feel like that will make it a lot stronger. It's only minus 20 today. I mean, that's like twice as warm as what it was the last time I was here. And, well, yes, it's still cold. It's perfect, right? I won't get too cold when I'm working. Actually, when I get moving, I'm probably going to start to overheat, even though it's minus 20. And I'm just wearing like a hoodie and a sweater and a base layer. For those of you wondering, this is R22, and it's so it's warm, and it's made for 2x6 walls. I have 2x8 ceiling, so I'm just going to throw this up there. Now there are a little bit of gaps up there in my blocking, but I am not worried about that whatsoever. Zero concern about those little gaps. No snow is getting in there. There's an overhang over top of it. It's going to be fine. I definitely wouldn't want to be doing this without goggles. Okay. I love how it just sits there, man. That is so good. Using this filleting knife is, especially when it's sharp, holy smokes, it cuts through this stuff so nicely. I mean, it's perfect, guys. I'm going to insulate this little knee wall here as well. Okay. Okay, we are insulated. It's good. It's really good. Insulation everywhere. This has got me really excited, like really excited. I might do something a little bit bold here. I might cut open that wall right now. I want to do it. I want to do it. I cut it open, and I have to close this wall first, but if I cut it open, then I can just access through the cabin all the time. I'll blast the stove. I'll have all kinds of heat coming in here. It'll be so comfortable. Then I can put up the plastic and, oh man, I just kind of really want to do it. Doing it. Closing her up. I don't know how many of you are booing right now or throwing stuff at the TV. How many of you are saying, go for it? It's an adventure, man. I just want to have fun. I just want to do this for fun. It's a real challenge. I am now forcing myself to cut open the wall by doing this, by shutting this. I've got no choice. And these gaps right here, I'll be filling those. I might even temporarily just tape them for now, but they will be sealed. I just need to wait for it to warm up a little bit. And I'll put some spray foam in there. I'm just gonna put a board here. There's no stopping it now. There's no stopping it. Yeah. Okay. I can see that stud right there coming down, so I should be right about here. Yeah. Right there. Now, if I was smart, I would have taken that ladder in there and brought it over to this window, because now I got to climb and jump down. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There we go. There we go. Now, when it comes to these screws, the guy who put them in only put screws in a few places. I really hope this thing doesn't come flying down on my head. I see there's a screw right there, but there's like none on top. Really weird. Couple up there. Okay. It's actually warmer in here by a million miles compared to what it was when I had that open and I was working out here. And I got that stove blaring, so we'll be in good shape. I don't know I've never taken a window out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just worry it's gonna wanna like fall on my head. Oh, that's not good. Oh. I think they've got this sealed somehow. So all the screws are out. But this window is in there so tight, holy. So there's gotta be some level of caulking in there. I know exactly what is happening with this wall. A subscriber reached out to me from Brazil. So we're talking way down south compared to up here. Like, it's got to be tens of thousands of miles away, kilometers, whatever you want to say. And he somehow found the original build of this cabin and some photos that the original builder posted to this cabin building website. And he sent me the photo and was like, this is what is inside your wall. And I said, Pedro, wow, this is unbelievable. So I have to give Pedro a shout out. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right, Pedro Enrique, I believe. Anyway, so it's very straightforward, as you can see in this photo. And I've got plans now, once I get this window out, to cut straight down here, take out the bottom studs, and this is a walkway through here. This is studs going all the way up to the header that is sitting over top of all 4 windows. In here is not a header, but I've spoke with Jerry and he said you're good. What is in here is good and can remain the same as it is right now. He said if any weight from this was coming down on this, being transferred down to the studs, this window would have broken by now, right? So in essence, this thing is behaving like a header because of the way they built it. Of course, when they did this, right, everything looked great. I don't know what the insulation is going to look like in here. For all I know, mice have gotten in and there's like nests in there. Who knows? But I've got to use this special tool to remove every single one of these nails. And I'm assuming they use nails here instead of screws for strength, maybe? To hold everything together really strong, because plywood's very, very strong. I don't know. It's the only place where they use nails is right here. Everywhere else in the cabin is screws. I got this new nail remover right here. Man, this thing is slick. I just tried one before recording so I could see if I could figure it out. Amazing. See that? Goes around the nail head, hammer this into the wall, and this thing just plucks them out like nothing. This thing is unreal. So cool. That nail's really interesting. It's like it's flush right there, and then the head is right there. You guys see that? Super cool. Oh, you guys ready to see? This is just studs. Well, look at that. And I can see the window is foamed in. So this I'll have to chisel out so I can move the glass. I got some bad news. Something I wasn't expecting at all. I've almost got this off. I can see it right down here. It's not good. Some people might think it's actually great, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay. Okay. The problem, as I see it, you may not, I do. I don't want it there. He's got a place for a plug right here. An outlet, electrical outlet, whatever you want to call it, a plug. So that means there's wiring through here, which isn't the end of the world. I just don't know how to deal with wiring, right? I don't know what's safe, what's not safe. I mean, is this stuff dangerous right now? I've got power running through the cabin. One of the options could be I just have a wall here and this is the only way down into the room. And then I could have electrical going to the other room if I leave this one here and I just make this a giant wall. Or I have a window going through here, like just I take that window out and I frame it nicely so it's like a window, like an opening, you know what I mean? I don't know. I wanted to have it open, you know? Open as much as possible. Oh, it's happening. It is happening. Okay. It's cold in here. I got the buddy heater on in the corner though. And so it's going to add a little bit of heat. Oh man. It's exciting. Oh, it's coming. Like, is this thing going to weigh a ton? Yes. This is scary. It really is. It's happening. It's not light. Oh baby, it's not light. Oh my gosh. What do we got here? How heavy are you? I got it. It's just, I gotta step down. Oh baby. I got her. I got her. Yes, not too bad. Not too bad. Holy crow. That was intense, guys. It's not light. It's not a light window. I got it. We're good. We are good. Amazing. Okay, I'm starting to rethink things right now about how I want to open this up. This is a big opening. Very big. Like when the window's there, you see it and you go, oh yeah, it's a big opening. But now that it's open, it is big. Like this is a perfect way to get into the rest of the cabin. If I take this window out, frame it up nicely, I can access that electrical down there. And I can have a plug-in, as I like to call it, an outlet down here. You see my breath? There's definitely cold air in there. It's gonna make for an interesting night. Okay. Whew. Filled with houseflies, look at that. That's where they go to bed in the winter and then they come out when it gets nice and warm in here. Yes. And I see that there's some nails here that they really missed badly, a lot. Wow, they missed a lot of nails. I gotta pop those out. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, guys. What's going on here? Couple of nails. Those will pry out. Or at least they should. Yes! This, I did it. It is official. The cabin has been extended. It's done. Now, all the work inside here, putting in the windows. I've got to do the sides here to stop any sort of breezes from coming through. Man, you know, I was lying down and I was having my little afternoon nap. And I just thought to myself, I'm cutting that window out. I'm doing it. I want to do it and I want to do it now. And here we are. It's done. I mean, it can't be erased now. I mean, I suppose I could put it all back. Nope. Get the shop vac to get all this. The very last piece of insulation right here. This window is coming out. I'm really thinking that. That's the entranceway. This is just like a really nice framed in opening. And I use that outlet, because it's facing that way, but I can turn it around. So yeah, man, like not bad in here at all. And I have that little buddy heater going, and I feel like it's making a difference in here. I mean, you can't see my breath anymore, so it's definitely warmed up. But if this window goes, then the heat from the stove is going to be coming in like this, right? So it's going to be added heat. And then of course I'm going to be putting in a wood stove here eventually be that guy. Then the heat will just be able to go all the way out through, right? It's harder for the heat to come down because I'm down about 1.5 feet here, maybe 14, 15 inches. So the floor is going to be cold because the heat's not going to want to go down to that floor. So anyway, man, what a night. I can't believe that just happened. I really can't. Like, it was not in my plans when I woke up this morning. Like, I'm just going to focus on all of the plastic and the insulation and just get that room done. But I was like, man, I've been spending so much time in there doing the same stuff, and that was so fun to do. And it just makes the tent, or sorry, the cabin, used to being in the tent all the time, the cabin, it's good. It's like, it's way bigger now. It's way bigger. And Crystal was so excited. She's on like a couch chair mission right now. And it's an exciting time, no doubt. It's an exciting time for the channel, and for the cabin, and for me especially. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.